Hi, good afternoon. It's January 14th, 2020, and I think this is my first video for the year. It's been a little cool, so I haven't been out here much, but the temperatures have stayed above 45, which is good. I haven't had to be moving anything in. So I'm just going to go over some updates on some Hoyas and orchids and just show you around the yard a little bit. So over here, Swiffer's following me around. She's been behaving today, chasing lizards. So let's see what we got. This is Hoya Leo and Joseph. It's a Carnosa hybrid or seedling. It's quite beautiful, large leaves, lots of splash. And my Christmas cactus is about to go into full bloom soon. And we got here bulbophyllum Emily Seagrist, and she is still going. She's been blooming for about a month now. Really like it. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, we got this Hoya Sarawak is getting some nice color. I wish all the leaves would get this nice blush, but I guess I need to move it to a brighter area. So it's a nice color there. It seems pretty happy out here. The leaves get quite big too. I have a bigger leaf somewhere. It's bigger than my hand. Really showy. I like the way it just covers the whole pot with its greens. And the Dischidia ruscifolia, it's getting some nice blush too. And this is Hoya sulawesiana. It gets really nice thick leaves, and it seems to be doing pretty well. It's actually putting out some new growth points. Well, the trick with this one is you don't really want to wet it too much, because I've had a couple of times it rot on me and I'd have to start over, so keep that in mind. And this is a new one that I bought off of one of the Facebook groups. It's Hoya benvergarai, and it's doing really well. It came in really nice shape. And this is the Hoya that really no one knows the true ID. It goes around as Hoya affinis obtusifolia, and it is quite nice. It feels like papery leaves, but they're pretty tough, and they get a nice purplish midridge in the back, and it's quite a fast grower. But it has verticillata kind of flower, so flower is not really that interesting, but it makes a nice foliage plant. This one over here is I lost the ID. It's one of the NS Hoyas, NS07. I forget what the last number series is on this. So yeah, it has, I really think it's some sort of rigida. We'll see when it blooms. And over here we got Hoya Kast. Has really nice, these aren't the biggest leaves I've had. I have another plant with leaves that are about twice as long as that. So, but I like the way its growth habits are. It just hangs nicely. And we got Hoya Sunrise is doing really nice in the cold. It's actually growing, which I'm pretty surprised. The Carnosas usually grow in the winter. and some verticillatas, but that's pretty much it. I didn't expect the sunrise, which has obscura and lacanosa in it, would be growing this time of year outside, because it's you know, it's been in the 50s and 60s during the day and down to the 40s at night. Cumingiana. And I just heard there is a variegated cumingiana I should be getting soon, so I'm excited about that. And believe it or not, my Varuna twist dendrobium is still in bloom. I think it's over 2 months. Some showy phalaenopsis. Some of these orchids are actually putting out some sheaths, so should be exciting spring. All right, we'll go in the backyard a little bit and see what I got. All right, so now I'm back here in the backyard by the fountain. I got some Hoyas back here and some orchids around the statue of Buddha. Yeah, Florida is tricky. We're used to 75 during the day and 55, 60 at night, but this month has been dropping down into the 40s, so things don't look as happy as they should be. But I'm surprised that the Phalaenopsis have been doing pretty well, even when it gets this cold. Some kind of Oncidium. It's called Oncidium Wildcat Green Valley. Long, long lasting bloom. Got some jungle boogie philodendron, some horsehead. I can never remember the name of this, but it has a nice color green to it, and it's a really easy grower here. And we got a couple more orchids here. This is a Dendrobian green lantern. Yeah, some of these pots are empty because I took some of the plants either into the greenhouse or to the garage, because this wall here is pretty much covered most of the time. So I want to go over some of the stuff that's still blooming in this cold. This is a Cattleya RLC Roico Volcano Queen, and it's actually very fragrant. The first few days it wasn't, but somehow it picked up some fragrance after that. Oh, there's a Hoya species Rangsan. Some of the leaves come out really, really splashy, and then some don't. But it goes back and forth. That's the thing with splash. You can never predict. So yeah, that's the backyard. And I just want to have you guys peek into the greenhouse. I have the humidifier going. And just a lot of plants in there. Try to cram as much as I could, because they seem to like the heat and the humidity, so they are in heaven right now. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and any questions or concerns or anything, please leave a message below. And also check out Rick and Swiffer's Hoyas on Facebook. I usually post a lot of auctions of the plants that I have. So check that out. Thank you again. Bye-bye.